We have some teams. We've been talking about like quarterbacks and where they will go, or uh, really just where quarterbacks end up going. But we haven't talked about teams and maybe the situations they have with their quarterback and what they
Mm.
could possibly do with said quarterback. For instance, I think we're at a point where we could see a very justifiable Kyler Murray trade.
I think so too. Trade is a
And
good word because I don't know if that's possible.
well, I mean, he's definitely. I mean, obviously, he's under contract for a few more years, so it's going to have to be a trade scenario. But I look at this at like Arizona has got to have some type of idea or some type of thought in their mind, like, all right, maybe it's just not going to work with Kyler Murray at quarterback.
They have that thought, and I'm not sure if they care just because they know they're not going to put together a team that is ready to compete.
Sure, but who does like what teams even go after a Kyler Murray? You know,
That's my thought. I don't
like
I don't know the Saints.
like theoretically, if I'm thinking of a team that would go after Kyler Murray, I think the Saints, yeah, they could potentially go after a Kyler Murray. Um,
The
the
Jets.
off Jets, the Jets could go after Kyler Murray. Do the Dolphins try to go after a Kyler Murray? Do
That's the thing. It's like,
the
is go after the right word, or is it like Kyler Murray fell into your lap and you're like, I guess so. This is better than Justin Fields.
okay, like the Steelers?
The Steelers.
Do
That
they
would
go
be cool.
after? Do they go
Wow.
after Kyler Murray?
This is why I wish they had hired a younger head coach. You have so many more options. Like McCarthy's like, I need to win a Super Bowl now. Like you have so many options if you fucking actually tried to rebuild. And I'd love to see a Kyler Murray rebuild on a Steelers team.
Yeah, okay, that could be interesting. Now we brought up Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's another team. What the fuck is Aaron Rodgers doing?
I don't know. I don't know if it's up to the Steelers or if it's up to Aaron. I mean, obviously, in at the end of the day, it's up to Aaron, but I think he still wants to play.
Okay, okay. So if you're looking at the Steelers and the if you're looking at the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers from like an outside perspective, who deserves to have this say? Like based on last season.
Yeah. Neither of them.
Okay, if you had to choose one.
I mean, I still put Aaron over the Steelers organization, so I think Aaron deserves the right to stay if he wants to. Um, for this year. Also, but why bring in Mike McCarthy if there's no? You don't think Aaron had any influence on that?
I don't know
Mm.
if Aaron likes Mike McCarthy
Well,
anymore.
that's the thing. If he didn't like Mike McCarthy, he would retire right now.
Why
It's
the fuck
it's
has Aaron Rodgers not said anything?
I
It's
don't know, but
pissing me
it's
off.
weird that like that's their. It's like bringing someone's ex girlfriend to a party and not telling him. You would think Aaron would be upset. I
Yeah,
don't think he cares.
he's not upset. It says he's not expected to return. Now, this was January 17th. Not expected to return to the Steelers. Not expected to return to the Steelers.
They're still
I
no,
don't even know.
that's old because they're still talking about
Because
what he's doing.
Aaron's not going anywhere else, right?
Yeah, I think this is it for him.
I mean, there's nowhere else for Aaron to go. There's nowhere else
He
for
backed
Aaron.
himself into this.
Yeah, but I think the Packers wanted to get rid of him when he left, and
Well, all right. What's the worst thing that could happen? He could go do a retirement tour, get cut because he's an asshole, and then bounce around, get traded to a team, and then just retire mid-season.
Where? Okay, here's the thing though. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, the best team I could go to for just one more year or retirement tour is probably the Colts.
That was a Chris Paul joke. But yeah, he could go to the Colts.
Whoosh.
I don't know. Sorry.
My bad, my bad.
Yeah,
Chris
it's all
Paul,
right.
yeah, he got dragged all over the
And then
yeah,
just
all over.
retired. He said,
Yeah,
"Fuck
bro,
this.
like
I'm kind of done with this. I think I'm just gonna
fuck
quit.
y'all.
I'm
I
gonna quit
told
the tour."
bro, I told you though.
You know?
Chris Paul. It's like if you're sitting here wondering if anybody's like, "Whoa, Chris Paul, he was such a great point guard. He deserves a retirement tour. Why didn't he get it?" He's an asshole.
Because the league said you don't deserve one.
A lot of people in the league went, "We don't like you. We do. You are a dick. So guess what? You're not getting a retirement tour. You're a
Funny.
dick. Sorry." So he retired because here's the thing: if a team wanted him, a team would have signed him. A team would have been like, "Hey, you don't have to go to Canada. Come here." Like it didn't
We'll give you a
happen.
lot of money. And then, but that was like what, 2 weeks ago? A week ago?
Yeah, whatever.
10 days ago. And then he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking retire.
I'm just gonna fucking retire.
Fuck this.
Because he's an
Fuck you
ass.
guys.
But
I'm
no,
I'm going home."
but it's kind of the same thing with Aaron Rodgers. Like you're an asshole. It's like I don't know how many teams want to deal with you.
100%. I don't know if your own team wants to deal with you.
Is Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers is not the Chris Paul of the NBA, right?
Aaron
Or the
Rodgers is better
NFL.
than Chris Paul, but there are
Aaron Rodgers
they
is
were in a
the
Dude
Chris.
Perfect video together about 10 years ago.
So Aaron Rodgers is the Chris Paul of
No,
the
no,
NFL.
no, no,
Aaron
no,
Rodgers is the Chris Paul of the NFL. He is.
no.
Why? How would he not be?
I think there are overlapping things, but Chris Paul is not a 4-time MVP.
They're both old cranky douchebags who can pass.
I think at this point, yes, sure, that's fine.
So I guess they're the same. They're one. Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, I don't know. The NBA MVP, it's like I don't know.
Well, you can say the same thing about the NFL MVP.
Not really. Steve Nash. Steve Nash don't got no NFL MVPs. So
He has 2 NBA MVPs.
exactly. So NBA MVPs mean less. That's my point. If John, I'm saying
No,
if
yeah, no, of
Steve
course.
Nash can win it, it's not. It's
Well,
not.
if Steve
It's not as.
McNair can win a then
Look, listen. We don't talk about. We don't talk about 05, 06. We can't talk about 05,
oh
06
three,
because was it really 03?
yeah,
Holy shit, 03. Okay, well, anyways, back to what we were saying about Pittsburgh. I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is doing, which also leads to I have no clue what they're going to do at quarterback if they don't have an Aaron Rodgers at 42 returning to their team.
Kyler Murray.
But Kyler Murray's not even like on the table. Like this is me just like being like, man, the Cardinals should really just move on. Like there's not even
Yeah, no.
reports of this shit happening.
Well, that's the thing. Pittsburgh is still like I just said, they're still stuck in that we kind of want to win now type of deal. They have no reason to believe that they can win now.
They've been in a win now mode for about 15 years.
I'd say about 60 years.
Well, yeah, I mean yeah, but
I don't think they've ever
since the
tried to
last
not
time they
win.
were in a Super Bowl, which was about 15 years ago, 15,
16 years.
16
Yeah, it was
years ago,
2010. Yeah.
they've been like, we're back, we're gonna climb back to that mountain. We're 11-0. Here we are, triple
Yep.
B's, and that
Triple
didn't work out.
B's. No, 11-0 was fucking not the Triple B's.
It wasn't. It was at
That
the
was
triple. That was
Juju
Juju.
and Chase Claypool.
That is disgusting.
I know.
The fact that the NFL let Juju Smith-Schuster and Chase Claypool go 11-0, doing all those stupid fucking TikTok dances, that is crazy.
That is disgusting. That's
That
fine.
is absolutely that is nastier than watching 16 straight weeks of Michael Thomas running slant routes.
Yeah, no.
That is so gross. I
Yeah.
can't believe the NFL let that happen. The NFL should have just shut everything down pandemic style once they got to 10-0. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I think that was 2018.
That is so gross. That
Yeah,
is
that was
so.
really
So
bad.
AB wasn't even on that team.
Mm,
Was AB on that team?
no,
Holy shit! Wait, no. When did he leave? Like,
I was either 18 or 19.
holy shit! AB
Maybe that was
left.
19.
Wow. Okay, what about Atlanta? You're gonna have Michael Penix rehabbing.
Kirk gone.
Uh, well, I read something that said there's a possibility that they may waive Kirk and then re-sign him to a way smaller, like regular deal.
Yeah, I know they already came out and said they are going to waive him.
Hmm.
If I were them, probably would go another direction.
Well, they got to do something because Michael Penix
Yeah,
obviously ain't gonna be ready week one.
no, towards ACL.
Um, so yeah, I guess where I don't even know where you do go. You can't go somewhere else and get another expensive ass quarterback that's gonna end up back up. But the other thing is, I mean, like this is the perfect team to trade for like a fucking Mac Jones or something next year. And the fact that San Fran's like,
Exactly.
no, we're not gonna do that. We're not trading Mac Jones. That's what pisses me off about the 49ers. I mean, trade your fucking guy. Now obviously Malik Willis is going to be a contender for all these teams looking for a quarterback next year. We can't forget that.
I mean, personally, I hope he finds a spot. Um, I don't know where. I don't know. Again, like we don't know what's going to be open at this point.
Exactly.
Um,
Well,
Obviously Pittsburgh. What?
I think Pittsburgh and Atlanta are going to be open at least for next year.
I think it. Yeah, I mean Atlanta will in the beginning. The problem with like a guy like Kyler is like he's not going to give up the job when Michael's healthy.
And what
Mac
I was
Jones
going
will.
to Mac Jones will, but what I was going to say is that's the thing is you got to be careful because, how far can you go to where you just get somebody that's maybe just better than Michael Penix?
It's probably not that
Whoops.
far. Whoops,
Oops.
Mac Jones is better than Michael Penix. My bad.
I didn't mean to do that. So there might be a world where yeah, Michael Penix gets who is it? Who's the baseball player?
Way to put me on the spot. I say this guy's name all the time.
Uh Earl, Ronnie, Glenn, Ed, um Bob,
Fuck
uh
me.
Pete, no. Carson Wentz. Fuck. Damn, you don't know his name? The great
Dude,
man
I
you
say his
know.
name all the time.
Um 42.
No.
Sorry, now I'm just naming baseball movies.
Fuck.
Um, The Little Rascals.
Can you Google it really quick? Can you Google
What are you going to look up?
um
Here, wait. What's his name? What do you want me to look up?
funny?
What if it hits you? What if it hits you right there?
It's gonna hit me. Look up the guy
Uh,
who
who's that guy? Here, who's that guy who got replaced
by Lou
in
Gehrig.
by Lou Gehrig?
Wally Pip. Wally Pip. I got it. We're good.
You got
Sorry.
it. You
I
got
got
it.
it.
You
I got it.
got it.
Wally Pip.
You got it. Wally
My bad.
Pip. Wally Pip. You just had to put it in your brain like you
I had
fucking
to say
Google.
Not Mickey Mantle, Lou Gehrig, and I got it. Yeah, Wally Pip.
Wally Pip.
He might
Um,
get Wally Pipped.
Michael Pip
Well, I
for
mean, the modern Wally Pip story is fucking Tom Brady.
Wally Penix Jr.
Drew Bledsoe gets hurt, and there
Yeah,
comes Tommy Pips.
I guess Drew Bledsoe is Wally Pip, huh?
Drew Bledsoe is Wally Pip.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That fucking blows. But yeah, okay. So then Atlanta, we have no clue what they're doing. Now, to me, the most interesting one out of all these, just because they could actually do something if they found a quarterback, the Colts.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a decent quarterback away from being right back in the race for their division.
I mean,
Um,
obviously, Daniel Jones isn't going to start a season next year.
No, but I think they
So I don't
plan
think they're
on.
looking his way.
I think they plan on going with Daniel Jones when healthy.
Again, Wally Pipp, if they find a like no one would have thought that Daniel Jones could have done this with this team. So, and in all honesty, I don't think Daniel Jones is the special guy that made all this happen. So, finding someone equivalent would eliminate their need for Daniel Jones,
It's at least it's
whomever
at
that is.
least it's like at least more special than like a 44-year-old because he didn't get the job done.
He's not. And then somehow almost became a head coach in the NFL.
Well, yeah, he almost did, and they said, "Nah, we got Joe Brady."
He
You
said,
can't
"Yeah, we
go.
got an in-house wine."
You can't go with Anthony Richardson.
He will again. I think I'm truthful in this statement. He will never ever have a shot ever again
Anthony Richardson will.
to be a long-term starter, and by long-term I mean more than one game.
So, like, shot as in won't take another snap, or
No, I'm saying will not have a shot to be a long-term starter again, which I mean more than one game.
like Anthony Richardson, no matter what team brings him in, he will understand I am here to serve whoever my starting quarterback is and help them out.
Yes, yes,
That's it.
he
A
is.
straight backup role.
Yes, he
There,
will.
yeah.
Not one team will give him another shot, and yeah, no,
I mean, he's not. He can't stay healthy. He pulled himself out of his own fucking game. I mean, yeah, I don't really
he's
see
not good.
teams.
Like, I
That's
don't
another
even give a
problem.
shit about the effort. He's not good.
But the thing about Anthony Richardson is when you look at like the best backup quarterbacks, it's the guys who like can do all the little things and can, go through their progressions and can just like
And
keep it chill.
still like want to be there.
But I'm saying Anthony Richardson is such a like specific quarterback. It's like unless you got unless it's like Lamar Jackson, unless it's the Ravens, like who is he going to back up? Is he going to
This is
back up Joe Burrow? He's going to back up Joe
Josh and
Burrow
Lamar.
and they're going to come in and I don't I guess Josh.
That's
I
it.
guess he could back up. But look who they got backing up Josh. To them,
Trubisky,
they got Mitch. I think when
who's
you look at Mitch
who's a
and AR,
simple quarterback who can run through a progression and
there you go.
play decent football.
Like we don't need the guy who has shoulder injuries, can't drop back and read a defense, and
Well, that's the thing. Like when your backup goes down, or if your backup goes down, I mean, if your starter goes down, you don't need your backup going down right after him
exactly. Yes,
because he
that's
got
another thing.
concussed 3 plays into the game.
Which is why would like the Ravens like that was like with RG3. It was like, what is he doing here? He's gonna die.
It was for fun.
It was for fun.
Guess what?
You
RG3
know,
is
I came up
faster
with
than
the
Lamar Jackson.
Heisman package. I came up with that. Actually came up with that.
He said, "Guys, did we not know that we have 3 Heisman's on this team? Does everyone forget?" And then if you snap to him, you fake to me, and then give it to, with there's 3 of us out there. Did he
Yeah.
touch the ball in the Heisman package?
I don't know if they actually ever ran a play out of the Heisman package.
I think they did.
You sure?
They must have,
100%
bro.
positive? Because I remember it being an idea.
I
Did the
remember it
Ravens
being a triple option, and I think they pitched it to Mark.
did the Ravens ever run a play out of their Heisman formation? Um Set up, ran. Okay. Pitched the ball to Griffin. He ran 9 yards. Okay. So they ran
Okay,
that
one play
after
to RG3.
they ran
Cool.
that in a blowout versus the Bengals. Okay.
Fire.
Okay. So they did run it. Cool. That's I guess good to remember. For I don't know why I thought it was like,
I thought
ooh,
they
it was
flipped it
just
to
a
Mark, but
concept. Um, I don't know. I don't know what they did because don't do that. But the Colts And then the last thing for the Colts is their team is so good that they can't really waste their time on a gap year.
They got to get someone decent.
You got a guy who can lead the league in rushing yards. You got Alec Pierce, who I believe led the league in yards per reception. I want to say last season, but it's just you got some weapons. They're tight end. Like they have weapons and a defense. So I don't really see the Colts having time to just bring in a Jared
Project.
Stidham.
Yeah.
Like
What
they're
about
just gonna
Kirk?
bring in anybody. They could bring in a Kirk. They could bring in, a Malik Willis. They could bring in I don't know. I really don't know. It's why it's tricky because any of these guys over Anthony Richardson, for sure.
100%.
I'm
Also,
bringing in. What's up?
no,
Go
you're
ahead.
good.
I'm bringing in Tua before I'm bringing in AR.
I agree. And Tua is top 5 worst quarterbacks in the starting quarterbacks in the league.
He sucks. Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah.
Completely sucks.
What I was going to say to anyone who wants to shit on the Vikings organization for giving up Sam Darnold, shut up. Shut the fuck. No one fucking knew. Please stop
uh,
talking about it like the Vikings lost Jesus. Like they
yeah,
killed
no.
Jesus. Cut the shit. It's Sam fucking Darnold. We
Oh,
know why the
no. Yeah.
Seahawks were good. It wasn't just Sam Darnold.
Yeah, and I mean, if you go back and like watch when us talking about Sam Darnold being a Seahawk, I mean, we chuckled and laughed. Oh, he's a Seahawk now. Cool. That's what it is.
I
I
mean,
mean,
like, yeah, he won a Super Bowl, but not because of him.
not because of him, but
It wasn't
he helped for sure.
he did help.
He helped.
But again, like
Um,
we said I think we said last episode, the Vikings weren't going to win a Super Bowl next year or last year
no.
because
You know
of
what's hilarious?
Sam Darnold.
The last team on here is Minnesota.
What does Minnesota do? I think you run 4 games with 9. If he's not it, bounce.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, I mean, Minnesota, they're looking at their quarterback room now like, fuck.
I know.
Well, we made a because the thing is like even if Sam Darnold doesn't win a Super Bowl with Minnesota this season,
He's more
they're
competent.
definitely doing a little bit better than they did this
I
past
agree.
season. So much so that I
I don't
think
think they
there's
made a mistake in terms of getting rid of Sam Darnold. I think they just made a mistake in terms of giving the keys to JJ McCarthy.
I mean, what would be how would it not be a mistake? Are you saying they should have what
I don't know.
gradually brought JJ McCarthy into QB1? Like what I
Made a
think it
move
was
elsewhere if possible.
I think it was a full on mistake. I mean, you would have had at least your franchise guy for now. JJ McCarthy is
He's
not
not. Because
he's
that
not going to
Vikings team
be.
did not change. They still have the top 3 receiver in the league.
I mean, I'd say they got a little bit better. They made some moves on defense that made them better. Like the Vikings are not bad at all. And if I'm them, I'm at least bringing in some type of competition to battle with JJ McCarthy, but it's got to
That's
be
the
worth
thing.
it.
Yeah.
It's got to be worth it. Like we joked about how like, oh, Daniel Jones is Anthony Richardson's comp. It's like now looking at it now, it's like, well, we're glad he was his comp, but I think JJ
Also,
McCarthy.
there was no competition.
Yes, there was no
That's how
competition.
bad Anthony Richardson is.
So that's the thing. Do they would have to bring in a Mac Jones, a Malik Willis, a who even I don't even know who else is like
Floating.
who the best like if we're looking at the best contenders or who else. I mean, I feel like I've had we've
Aaron Rodgers
discussed
can
it.
go there and complete the Brett Favre cycle.
Aaron Rodgers could go there and complete the cycle. Like, do they like realistically is Justin Fields competition with JJ
No.
McCarthy? Okay. So you don't bring in Justin Fields for for competition. What about Tua?
Maybe.
So Tua's comp and Justin Fields isn't?
I don't think either of them are comp.
What about Jacoby Brissett?
No.
So then it's really just Mac Jones and Malik Willis. So Malik Willis.
Mac Jones is comp too.
Well, I'm saying San Fran said they're not trading him, so
You're right. Bums.
I'm gonna assume that they're not trading him, like they said. But no, there's some problems. Like I would say these these 5 teams, they got some quarterback issues to deal with this offseason. And that
Big time.
spans from a guy that they could just continue to go with, a guy that may or may not be retiring, one guy that's hurt and one guy that's old, one guy that's hurt and one guy that can't not get hurt for some reason. And then you got Big 9 in Minnesota, just
Big 9
starting a whole shitstorm.